Yo, what up? This is your boy Big Reese. And you're tuned in to Bar Talk 4.0. The show's about to start. Get your bottle ready. Get your drinks. Get whatever else extra you need. Because in about 5 seconds, this show starts and we ready for takeoff. Let's go.
Yeah.
You already know. Grab the knob and tune it up. This is Bar Talk with Big Reese.
Follow back. Follow back. BarTalk 4.0.
You are now tuned in
With Big Reese on BarTalk.
Bar Talk 4.0. Let's go. Get into the daggone show.
You are now tuned in
With Big Reese on BarTalk.
There's no place to be but here. It's Bar Talk 4.0.
Bar Talk 4.0. Let's go. Wednesday night, feeling right. Yes, indeed. Wednesday night, feeling right. Hey, yo, let's get to it, my man. Ooh. Let me get the bartender together real quick.
Bartender, I need a drink. This is Bar Talk 4.0.
Bar Talk 4.0 while we get our drink ready and our shots for today ready. Yeah, we're going to get heavy right there. Sad day in America. Sad day for the black community. I'm talking 100% for the black community, man. Sad day, y'all. Such a sad day for us. Another one of the great legends have taken off to go be with the big brother or big man, Jesus upstairs. This is going to be diabolical, you know. Shout out to D'Angelo. We'll do a shot of clock.
Stop what you're doing now. Grab your drinks. It's shot o'clock.
Yes, that shot of clock. Strictly from my man D'Angelo. Daggone it, man. Another legend is gone. Another legend gone, y'all. D'Angelo died. You know the fortunate, yeah. My man was in there singing. Y'all know when y'all was young, the artist with the butt naked daggone song. Yeah. Oh man. Dang. Crazy, man. Well, that's life, you know. We here today, you can be gone tomorrow. It's all up to God and how he feels. It's all about how he wants to do it. Y'all gotta remember that. I say I just leave that, leave where that, baby. Busted baby. Yes, indeed. Urban news, baby. Ain't nothing too much to it, but to do it. Let's get into the urban news. Urban news for the day, yo. You know, of course, D'Angelo's dying, passing. We're still on lockdown. The government's still locked out. We don't have funds going. People was flipping out. I was flipping a little bit today because I'm like, I hope y'all niggas didn't touch the banking systems and all. Because people's funding and things is moving and waiting. I'm waiting for my funds. I know tomorrow my shit better be there. Yeah. Otherwise, I'm gonna be It's the 15th. Get mine on the 15th. Yes, indeed. Make sure. Yes. I need my paycheck. Damn it. But you know, it is what it is. You know, that's why I say make sure you save up. You can keep the savings. You can roll or whatever you're able to roll for 3 months if need be. I'm back on my saving ground. I got knocked off a little bit. Got distracted in life. I'm back now with it because about to hit November. I'm disappointed in myself. But it's a blessing that I was able to see and still stay afloat a little bit and get things done. You know, it's a blessing. You know what I'm saying? Let's go get into the show.
Big Reese, talk to him.
I got their lesson ready. We're going backwards today. We starting backwards. Okay. So what that means is we did urban news. We're gonna go straight into the lesson. All right. Today's lesson and what us to even talk about for our conversation. You can always debate me. You can always email me, and I always bring you in on a day that I'm doing this or whatever. It's Wednesday, so I know what it is. I would say I don't even know what to title it. Oh, we're gonna finish up Monday's definitions of 2026 dating. If you don't know these definitions, you don't know what it is, you need to write them down. Get a pen and paper. I'm schooling you, Dag, on it.
Bartender, I need a drink.
That's ready.
This is BarTalk 4.0.
Make sure you got your drink and your drink ready, and let's go into this show. Let's get to it, Dag, on it.
The man go hour. It's Big Reese on BarTalk 4.0.
All right, let's go into our screen share. She is going to start us off in the great matter. You see, this thing be doing stuff too much. All right, you load it up. Boom. Give you some sound, baby.
A good man who leads deserves a woman who is slow to take but quick to give, and he will give her everything, okay? You women who constantly have your hand out but you're slow to initiate affection, show love, or support, are gonna be real lonely. A good man who leads deserves a woman who is slow to take but quick to give, and he will give her everything, okay? You women who constantly have your hand out but you're slow to initiate affection, show love, or support, y'all gonna be real lonely.
All right. Do I need to play it again? We played twice. Do I need to play it again? Do we need to go again? We need to go again? All right, good.
The man go another hour. It's Big Reese on BarTalk 4.0.
BarTalk 4.0, let's get to it. Listen, we talk so much about leading, being a leader, being submissive, all this great stuff. We talk so much about it.
Good man who leads deserves a woman who is slow to take but quick to give, and he will give her everything, okay? You women who constantly have your hand out but you're slow to initiate affection, show love, or support, y'all gonna be real lonely.
And she ain't lying about that because y'all is. Nobody got time to listen. No one has time to listen to the crybabyisms or any other bullshit you're gonna come up with. Nobody has time for it. No one. So when it comes time for me to say, oh, all right, make sure this is hitting like this, this is hitting like that. When it comes time for me to tell you, hey, babe, I'm doing everything and all. Right now, I can use myself as an example. I might not be the best boyfriend, husband, or anything like that. Let me explain to you my mapping. My parents raised me a specific way. They raised my sisters in an opposite specific way, and they raised me and my brother in an opposite specific way. And let me explain to you what that means. What that means is my sisters was raised to know how to cater and attend and see how you appropriate yourself with your significant other, your man. My father taught us how to tend, keep, and hold your woman. Excuse me, retain her. Let's say it like that. I didn't have to worry about learning how to be submissive, this and that, because one thing I noticed as being older now versus back then, I didn't understand what that meant. To me, it looked like my mom was bossing my dad around, or it looked like he was running stuff, but he let too much slide. It was one time I even stood up for my dad, like, "Yo, mom, stop bossing him around all the time." And my dad was like, "It's cool, son. You don't know what you're talking about. It's all right. She knows what it is." I said, "Say no more." I started. That was in my teens, not understanding it. As a grown man today, I understand. Females, let me bring this in. Y'all see that controlling females. Let me explain this to y'all. You are not going to be able to get that type of man that you want so bad because you keep thinking being submissive requires you to give up what I am as a woman and I can do better and this and that. Let me explain this to you real quick. You'll never have that successful man that you require so bad. And the reason why is because at the end of the day, you think your plan is more important. You think your plan is where it's at. You think your plan is how everything's supposed to dominantly go and row. God didn't create it in your way. It was created in the way of making sure things got done correctly a certain way. Men move logic strategically. Women move emotionally. You're nurturing. We're protectors, providers. You're soft, fluffy, and supposed to bring peace. Think about that. That's really that's how this structure is built. But the feminists and everybody else today, and all you weird ass women who know that the limit is very short. What was it? A couple of years, it was 1 to every 14 women. It was 1 man to 14. Now you see the number is astronomically almost. It's 1 to daggone 21. 1 to 22. Y'all keep fucking having kids and bringing that number up. Think about it. 1 man has 21 different options.
Big Reese, talk to
I'm
him.
talking to him. Get the collection plate on the left. I'm telling you. I can't lie. Do the statistics. Do the math. Do the math. Do the fucking math. Look for yourself. I'm telling you, you can't sit there and be like, "Oh, it's going to operate this way and I'm doing it this. That's not going to happen. It ain't. It's not going to happen. Think of everything that's moving, how shit's moving. Ladies, let your man lead. But fellas, I'm going to say this and I don't care how you feel. Fellas, if you ain't marrying her, you can't lead her.
Big Reese, talk to him.
I'm talking to them. They gotta listen now. Let's speak and say what it is, fellas. Let's say, I'm gonna say it. Since you don't want to say it, I'll be glad to say it. Daggone it. Ladies, y'all not married? What leadership is there to get? He good enough with making you his little boo and y'all can play house. I love when I hear a man or somebody say, "Oh, Reese, everybody can't get married. Everybody can't do this, that." I said, everybody can. I said, the marriage license is only $125.
Big Reese, talk to him.
Yeah, everybody can. What you're saying is you think she's good enough to go almost to the finish line, but don't finish the race. So men, our selection sometimes is bad too. Women don't get it. Because I say, Reese, you always bagging on the women. No, I talk about the men too.
Big Reese, talk to him.
Yeah, we good at it. Some of y'all females is only as good as the stupidity runs down through the drains and it hits the ground and goes to the sewer. Because y'all do a lot of stupid shit.
Big Reese, talk to him.
And don't nobody got time to listen or see it. That's how that shit is, really. But I and other people do. So I got to call you to the table about it. Let's talk about it. Men, there's sometimes we make bad selections on some females.
Big Reese, talk to
I'm
him.
telling them, I got them set. And then at the end of the day, then we want to play hide and go seek. Like, oh, we ain't, she could have been better. She ain't do this. No, my boy, you made a bad selection. Then you turned around and made an even worse selection by putting a baby in her, knowing you shouldn't have. Women, some of y'all need to sit there and y'all need to scrub the walls and the interior of your daggone thing down there and get a lot of them soul ties that you got up in there. Damn it, I'm fucking talking.
Big Reese,
crazy.
talk to him.
The man go another hour. It's Big Reese on BarTalk 4.0.
I can't do nothing but tell you the truth. It's the truth. Some of y'all men, y'all daggone need to scrub with a brush to your daggone mans because some of these females you shouldn't have got pregnant. Some of them, Men, you won't. If you can't see her in a dress and you and you standing at the thing waiting for her, if you can't see yourself like that, don't impregnate that girl. Don't have no baby by her.
Big Reese, talk to
You'll
him.
be one of the two things crying. Either she's going to be a headache to you, or either the fact of the matter is she's getting child support from you. Everybody ain't meant to be married. I think that's a cop out to being able to have the perfect, not even a perfect, the semi good and communicative daggone relationship because some of y'all suck at it. I can't sit there and not talk about it. I can tell you everything you need to know. Tell you the good and the bad, daggone it. That's how that goes. We got a shot o'clock to do. Shot o'clock. Shout out. We got to bring it in. Shout out Black Beauty Bar and Lounge. Black Beauty Bar and Lounge. Shout out to them in the Hill District if you are in the Hill. In the city of Pittsburgh, come on down, Hill District. And go right to the Black Beauty. Go see them, older crowd. I love the inside. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love the inside, the new Black Beauty and all. Whatever your flavor, that's how it goes. Hey, Black Beauty, y'all. Make sure you're going down there. Food's good. Drinks is good. Just congratulations to the whole family. It's Bert, the whole family, everybody. It's been a pleasure serving you guys. Congratulations. It looks so beautiful inside. Let's get our shot o'clock.
What you doing now? Grab your drinks. It's shot o'clock.
Bit the shit out of my tongue while I sleep. Yes, indeed. I'm telling you, yes. I had a great time. Excellent, beautiful, beautiful building. They did so well. If you ever done a Black Beauty, been there before they remodeled, man, I can't do what the yes, they did a great job. But that's what I was saying, man. We're not off the hook, man. I think there's probably been like 2 females in my life that I've done with, and I was in the jungles and I had them in there shaking the fast, but watch themselves. I had them in there in the jungle shaking it up. And with that being said, I think the biggest time and the biggest thing of everything was the fact of seeing how I'm in heat, getting it, and then when I'm done, I'm like, You got all that prayer to God, please don't let them get pregnant. Oh God, please help me, spare me. I don't know how many. If I went up to the gates, he probably got a file cabinet or a storage room just with all them notes in there, just sitting there. Because I'm telling you, it's. I tell people, man, I say it all the time. I told my son, people like you could have more boys, you had girls. Yes, that's God's punishment for how you I was out here being a player.
Big Reese, talk to
All
him.
right, I'm back to it. I'm gonna talk to him. So it's one of them things where it was I tell my son all the time, son, do not play with the Kudakata so young. You got all your life. When you get over 26, you're good. You're getting about to be 18, it's gonna be danger zone. 26, you got clarity, you know it's a lot more going on. Yeah. So you gotta make sure. You gotta make sure you know. So yeah, it's one of them fellas. Take care of yourself. Be more smarter. There's times I had to check the engine. Check the engine light. Click clack. Throw it back. There's times I had to just to make sure, make sure shit was running. And then you get so clarity because you like, man, I'm about to go over this chick's house. I'm about to knock it loose, crazy.
Big Reese, talk to him.
Take one off the sheet for the day. You like, you know what? Yeah, I ain't even got enough gas to get over there. Like, we're gonna rain check it. Post nut clarity, baby. Sometimes that doesn't be working. That shit, it works sometimes. I know a female that turns around. She do that before she go out. I'm like, I see staying focused. I see it because I understand that heat. That heat. Whew, you can get desperate, and that heat be crazy. Motherfucker be in there hot. Talking about, man, you look like you can do for tonight. That's how some of y'all had them random babies. One night stands. That's how y'all had them one nights and them randoms. It was funny. Because me and my wife was like, I text her, how many one night stands you had? I mean, you had. I ain't had. I mean, I had this. So you gotta. It's funny. One of our conversations tonight that we're going to have. I would love to have her on one of these days and have this conversation with her, but we'll rock it how it rocks. But we'll have a conversation. Matter of fact, that'll be Thursday. We'll do Thursday night. That'll be Thursday conversation. Body counts. There's a show. It's called Love Is Blind on Netflix. I tell everybody watch it. Get up in them seasons. Get in the season. Start at 7, 8. That way you know who got matched and with it. Or you can start from the beginning. And it's a fabulous thing. The black couple is my best right now because them two is like they draw you into it or whatever. So get up in that, watch it. It is what it is. Let's go.
The man go another hour. It's Big Reese on BarTalk 4.0.
All right, we got another video. Let's go into this video. It's gonna pop. Yep, there it is. Emo. All right. Let me lock her.
It's about whether or not the woman is solid. Like, is she solid? Is she gonna ride with him till the wheels fall off?
You know why?
Why?
Because when a man attaches himself to a woman,
Not the woman is solid. Like, is she solid? Is she gonna ride with him till the wheels fall off?
you know why?
Why?
Because when a man attaches himself to a woman and she ain't solid, they can make or break him.
Bitches lie to you about petty shit. That bitch is dangerous.
Any nigga can get up on you and do something to me if you weak. If you having all these side conversations and talking with niggas, oh, he gonna go to work today.
I say all women cheat, but it hurts worse when it's your wife.
Pillow talk can be deadly.
It ain't about, oh, did she give him the coochie? I'm more worried about what he know about us. Cause
For real.
that's why most real men that got things going on, something to lose, always thinking safety. Thinking like, damn, you been doing this with this man. Damn, what this man know about me?
You in her DM. I wish I never knew the bitch.
Any nigga can get up on me. He know what time I go to work. He know what time I get off. He know I went on a business trip. He out cracking you down while his partner's robbing the house.
Some of you young people ain't got no parents to teach you nothing, so I teach you.
If you my homeboy and you slept with my girl behind my back, that's a sucker move to me. You a sucker. You a whole sucker. But I'm not gonna go around and do the same thing to you to get back at you.
I'm too good for all that.
If you act like a sucker, that's not gonna make me act like a sucker. I'm still gonna be a stand-up man.
Good.
There's a lot of niggas that do sucker shit because other people did them wrong and they feel some type of way and they carrying that hurt in their heart and it makes them bitter and go throughout the world doing fuck shit to other niggas. Let's just go for women and men. So any nigga that ever did any foul shit to me, it is what it is. It's not my duty to go out my...
I'm not breaking anyone's heart. It's about whether or not the woman.
Hey, my man said it's. He spoke on it and he said it. Man. That's exactly how it works. Some of y'all be having some sucker shit going on, and you can't do nothing but sit there and be like, "Yeah, all right, that's some sucker shit," and run with it. The only reason why is because you could have done whatever you wanted to do. I myself didn't care. I myself, I can't understand why some of y'all think it's okay to play how y'all play. How some of y'all think it's okay to do the stupid shit y'all do. It's not. You're a wife and you done played around, you done some set, you're a fucking sucker yourself. Your man need to go ahead and get rid of you. That's what he need to do. That's what needs to happen. He need to get rid of you. There's terms with relationships and everything. Let's get it. Last night, we did one last night. Here's one. Here it is, right here. Last night, control. And when I say last night, I mean Monday night. We did it. Control. The power to influence or direct people's behavior or the course of events. A woman made a great example, right? And I have to run this video where, oh shit, it ain't on there. It's on Instagram. Let me see what connection we got here. Yes, here we go. I'm gonna have to run it on the Izzy phone. Y'all have to understand. We're doing too many stupid things. We're at this stupidity level that is diabolical. Like, it's just stupid. Men, we doing dumb shit we know we shouldn't be doing. Females, we doing dumb shit. Guys doing dumb shit. We all over. We all over. Let me run this one. We'll run this one. BarTalk. Let's get into the control.
One day you may forgive them, but your family and friends won't. Into your friends every time you guys come into a disagreement.
God gave it to you right now, you would fail because you don't have it in you.
There it is.
You just don't.
There she goes. They could be spanking people.
No, because I've been married, so I know. Stop looking at people and idolizing their relationship so much to the point where now you're hindering what God actually could have for you because you're idolizing something that is not for you. Maybe you don't need a Preston Perry. You also don't even have the discipline of what it takes to actually make that healthy. We're able to see you guys behind cameras and what people see. So we know the discipline and the obedience and the love and the commitment
How
that
much
it
of a
takes.
piece of work she is, bucko. No, I'm just playing. I'm a piece of work too.
Like I see the integrity that it takes to make this healthy. You want something that you don't even have the discipline to carry. You want something that you don't have the discipline to steward.
coming
You're
in
wanting
Hyundai.
this, but you don't. But like, is your prayer life going to be able to sustain something like that? Is your patience going to be able to sustain something like that? So instead of saying, I want a Preston Perry, I want a Jackie
This
Hill
is
Perry, Lord, pray, like,
idolizing
cultivate
other
in me what
people's
I need for the spouse
relationships,
that you have
marriage,
called me
relationship,
to.
situation,
Stop
this and that.
making it about what you see online and make it about what the Lord has called you to be and who He's called you to be with. Stop doing that.
That's good.
Because you don't know. You would fail.
I said that one. I used to, and this is no shot to my ex-wife. This is just me. This is just me in general with it. I used to my first marriage. I used to idolize, what I seen as good marriages is, they out, they go out to parties, events in different places on the weekend with each other. You go out, you have fun, you do this and that. I used to itemize that and do all that, and I idolized it. I didn't pay attention to the back behind closed doors method. I never understood that because I didn't pay attention to it. Now, being in a longer relationship and being in a new marriage, I understand it and I don't tolerate it. I run my street on my street. This is my street. This is my property. This is what I'm doing. Okay, boom. This is my square. Inside my square, I dominate and I run certain things. I never understood that. I never understood it. Sometimes there's people you were with that God showed you were supposed to be with, and God didn't put everything in your hands and your way, and sometimes your stupidity that made your blessing walk out the door sometimes.
Big Reese, talk to him.
Sometimes your ego and stupidity makes your blessing walk out the door.
The man go another hour. It's Big Reese on BarTalk 4.0.
I'm telling you the truth. I ain't got no reason to lie to you. Sometimes your blessing walks out the door because you don't know how to value it. There's times you have the hoopty and then we pray so bad for, Lord, I need a new car. Just give me a new car and I can make it. I can get things done and I'm there. So then God gives you a new Toyota Camry and then you get the Toyota Camry and you don't take care of it that well. But then you want to pray for a newer car, upgrader car / brand new car. And then God's looking like, if you don't know how to take care of the hoopty and you don't know how to take care of the used but new car, why would I give you the brand new car? A lot of y'all don't deserve some of the blessings y'all ask for.
Big Reese, talk to him.
You don't know how to handle some of them, and you don't know what it entitles. Y'all think it's easy just to do 1, 2, 3, and we out the door, and that keeps people moving, happy, things going, and you're so damn wrong.
Bartender, I need a drink. This is BarTalk 4.0.
Control. It's been on the screen for the past maybe 10 minutes. Control is on there. The power to be able to change the course of events and everything. We went from there and then we went into boundaries. We touched boundaries. Did it pop? Yes. Okay. We touched boundaries. Boundaries is being able to have the guidance, the personal limits individuals set to define what behavior is acceptable or not. Guarding basically their physical, emotional, and mental well-being. We learned about boundaries. Boundaries is accepting what you want to put in there and what you don't. What you want to understand and what you do and don't. But tonight, I have the killer word.
Stop what you're doing now. Grab your drinks. It's shot o'clock.
I have the word that every woman in America uses.
The man go another hour. It's Big Reese on BarTalk 4.0.
I have the word that every woman swears they want to use, but it doesn't work that way.
Big Reese, talk to him.
Talking to them. Let's get them familiar.
Hey. We're making major moves. Oh. Grab your drinks. It's BarTalk 4.0.
It's called communication, baby. Yes, indeed. Let's dive in. Communication, the essential ongoing exchange of thoughts, feelings, and needs between people, which serves to build trust, deepens emotional connection, and resolves conflicts. Damn. Communication in a relationship is me expressing how I feel, you expressing how you feel, we going back and forth on it, and then we tell each other, yeah, I must stay on it. Help me understand how ladies and gentlemen, communication is when we exchange our feelings of how we feel or emotions back and forth of things or principle about certain things. That's communication, not screaming, yelling, and doing all that. Yes, that's showing a trait of emotions, but at the end of the day, we don't need all that. When people think you can speak to me a certain way, to where I don't have to worry about all this extra stuff. You're right. I got you. Don't worry about it. I have you in that type of way. You gotta let them know. Let them know. There's plenty of times I done said, "Oh yeah, we gotta be able to do this, or I gotta have that running, and I gotta do this, I gotta do that." There's plenty of times I've done that. It's communicating, speaking, telling you what I have to do versus my feelings also with it. Let's go into signs. Signs of bad communication. Frequently argues, criticize, deflectiveness, and the use of passive aggressive behavior. The like of sarcasm or the silent treatment. Other indicators are stonewalling. Look at that. I'm gonna give you here's some negative patterns of someone negative. A few negative patterns. Criticize and blame. Frequently attacks your partner character instead of addressing the issue at hand. You cool with slinging shots. You bring something to somebody's attention, and when you bring it to their attention, they say stuff, and instead of saying, you did this, they start throwing shots at you.
Big Reese, talk to him.
I'm talking to him. The collection plate is out. Start picking up feelings because this is going to make a lot of y'all triggered. A person who's a narcissist and terrible at conversation and communicate likes to criticize and blame or shoot shots. Defensiveness, avoiding responsibility and blame. Defensive or hostile, when your partner tries to talk to you. That's another pattern of negative communication and how that person lacks communication skills. A lot of y'all is contempt, showing disrespect through sarcasm, name calling, eye rolling, or mockery. You can't make this up, baby. They here. I'm telling y'all the traits of bad people with terrible communication. People who need to go sit down and probably work on themselves, but they're probably in a relationship and they terrible at it. Then you got somebody who turns around and they're depressed because of the fact of the matter they're not getting what they want. We're going to start with them men. Let me explain something to y'all. And I want you to understand this very, very well. Okay. Men. There are sometimes and some women in there that are going to really take you to a different level. And with them taking you to that different level, it will kick in different. And when I say take you to that another level, it would be you going backwards. You second guessing yourself. You starting to slide into depression, different things. Your depression might not be, "Oh, I feel bad today and this and that." No, yours might be, "I don't feel like going home. I'm gonna go gamble all day." You know what? I've never been to the bar. Let me go to the bar.
Big Reese, talk to him.
All that's what is there. So think about it and think about stuff very clearly. Think about it. You in that position, my man, get out of it. Some of you women, you know you're terrible, but you just think you're the best the God's given earth. Some of y'all terrible. Some of y'all men still suffer from daddy and mommy issues that you've poured into your new relationship. And as bad as you want to talk to your woman about it and all that, you don't trust her. Woo, I tell you, this damn thing, get the drink, baby.
Bartender, I need a drink. This is BarTalk 4.0.
Telling you, y'all is tripping tonight. Some of y'all females, men, we don't trust you, but we trust you to a certain extent, and that's sad because you're wasting the majority of a lot of your time because the first thing y'all, I want a man who can communicate, it could be loyal and trustworthy and trusting, but are you? Stop asking for shit you not. Don't ask for a man who make 100K when you don't make 100K. I don't care about none of that shit you talking. Then don't ask for a woman who makes 100K or more if you don't make it. It's a two-way street.
Big Reese, talk to him.
I'm talking to them and they're gonna listen. It's a two-way street. Nobody playing with y'all about this stuff. This stuff operates a certain way. That's how life is. Let's go into the next. Here, let's finish our traits. Finish our signs. Stonewalling, withdrawing from the conversation or relationship entirely. Often by shuffling down and refusing to communicate. You think it's okay to shut down, don't want to communicate, want to push it to the next day or any other day. That's stonewalling. Passive aggressive behavior, expressing the negative feelings indirectly through actions like the silent treatment or sarcasm. Ineffective conversation habits is just not listening. Your mate, your significant other just doesn't listen. That's a person who's ineffectively able to conversate. Sometimes I have to tell people you need to listen to understand and not listen to rebuttal. A lot of people do that. A lot of people listen to be on defense and have a rebuttal versus listening and understanding things. Making assumptions, assuming you know what your partner is thinking or feeling without asking for clarification. Another ineffective habit. Conversation goes in circles, repeating the same argument without any resolution, turning everything into a conflict. Even simple discussions, focusing on being right, trying to win the argument versus trying to understand both views and putting on one big old solution. Gotta listen to it, gotta do it, gotta be better at it. Relationships take work. If you're not a person who is willing to put the work in, willing to deal with what's going on day to day, it's not for you. Flight attendants, get ready for descent.
The man go another hour. It's Big Reese on BarTalk 4.0.
Relationships take a lot of work. It takes more work than a lot of people are willing to put in. And it's okay because you keep fighting until you get to the person who's willing to put the work in correctly. I myself, I operate a specific way. And there's a lot of times I think, you know what? I need to operate a different way. Besides operating a different way, I need to shift and maybe this might be better. People need to understand that life moves and operates the way that it's supposed to. Your street is not my same street. Your avenue is not my same avenue. People operate differently, people move differently, and that's life. Be smart, be blessed, be happy. I went over effective, ineffective communications. Rerun this back. Take your notes. Put your notepad out. Get it done. If you need that much, I can send it to you. Today's slideshow and everything done. There's a lot that goes on with a lot of people. There's a lot that people need to effectively understand. We need to slow down the random babies. There was a video today of a lady. She's in a car with her 5 kids. She was documenting it. She's blogging it, thinking that shit's cute because she's trying to make some money doing that weird shit. That's weird as hell. But they ate her alive. Let me see. Let me see if the video's on here. You see. Yes, here it is. Boom. You turn her up. All right, here's this video I want y'all to watch. Watch this video.
I'm 36 years old. I have 6 kids.
This ought to be good.
2, 5, 7, 14, 16, 18. I am currently going through a divorce.
This is what I mean by the Lulu logic, because if you got 6 kids with a man and y'all having problems, how the hell is divorce gonna solve it?
Life is kind of changing for me right now.
This shit is more like the Titanic.
I'm finding myself.
Not to be rude, but it seems like you should have found yourself about 5 kids ago.
Try to further my education.
Maybe it's just me, but it always seems like that the minute shit go bad in a relationship, the modern woman wants to go grab more education. Not that anything's wrong with education, but why weren't you thinking about that while you were in the relationship?
But every day I wonder, did I make the right decision?
And it was at this point I realized there will be no accountability in this video.
With, like the divorce? Damn, bitch, were you the problem?
You're goddamn right.
Or was he the problem?
Who wants to bet that she won't be the problem?
Like, you know he was the problem.
Told ya.
But is it some shit you could have just worked out? Did you really need a divorce?
And this is why I tell you guys that you gotta be careful about the woman you deal with and make sure she got her emotions in check. This lady done filed for a divorce, got 6 kids, and don't even know whether she made the right decision.
Think about that.
I can't do it. My stomach hurts.
Think about it. That's a married woman there. That is literally a married woman there. Literally a married woman. So a married woman couldn't even run that way. Couldn't even deal with it. Seriously. Hold on. So it's crazy how people run and operate. One more video. We're gonna run this one.
Ever again after that fucking night, and you think it's because of the emotional connection. You niggas is so gullible these days. No, nigga, she just don't fuck with you. It's become a chore to her. She waits for you to come so she can roll over and go to sleep and finish herself off in the middle of the night while she think about her coworker that's been bringing her flowers and lunch every day and know what she likes to eat. She don't fuck with you, nigga.
Some say that this 19-year-old girl was
Yeah. Think about it. Ethernet connection. Think about that shit. That shit's real. It's real, baby. We live in a world now where these women operate different. They operate different. They move different. You not gonna get everything you think you're gonna get. It's not. You're not gonna get it. Live, learn, stay in the process. It's not gonna happen. Why? Because at the end of the day, this is BarTalk 4.0. This is BarTalk. And BarTalk I gotta look at it and put in the logo. BarTalk. It's gonna keep it real with you. Bartender.
Bartender, I need a drink. Make it stiff. This is BarTalk 4.0.
Oh yeah, that's the cold one. So like, let's put yourself where it is. Folks, I can't lie. I have to keep it true and real with you. A lot of y'all are in bad relationships that you know you don't need to be in. You need to get out and keep it moving. It's up to you to stand up. Do what you gotta do. Stand up. Handle your business. Handle it right. I love you, but damn it. Y'all gotta do what you gotta do. You're not happy in it, leave. My aunt told me that when I was young, 18, 19 years old. Race, if you ain't happy in a relationship, don't stay in it, leave. That has stuck with me for years. I hear her when she says that because there's times I've not been in a happy relationship. You know what? I need to get up out of this. Even though the coochie was fire or decent or good. Even though that person had a good couple traits moving, it was still, let me get up out of this in a minute. It was all that, even all the great stuff going on with her. But there was some damning shit on the other side. I'm getting up out of this. There's ladies I've left. There's some ladies that left me. Okay. There's some ladies I've left. Some people have motives. Some people have other things they feel they might need better. Some people actually then wished and asked for you being the type of man they want, but they realize they can't handle it because it requires stuff that they can't provide, but they might have lied on their resume with. Yeah.
Big Reese, talk to him.
I'm talking to him, and the collection plates is out. We got a lot of feelings over there screaming. I hear people on the left and the right. You got to make sure you know what you're doing. You got to make sure how it's going and how and where you're going. Your destination requires for you to focus and for you to make sure you have the right people with you. Some of y'all know y'all got some suckers around y'all and you need to get rid of them, but you just don't.
Big Reese, talk to him.
Because you like the audience. That's like me being an artist. And the fact of the matter, I got a whole bunch of yes men around me. I'm going to feel like I'm powerful and things is great and I'm the boss. We learned about boundaries. Boundaries being you being able to have the power, aka the authority. Guess what? No, I'm sorry. Control is you having the power to change the course of events. Let me explain to you how this one lady said that. I missed the video. It's in one of my saves. Let me explain this to you. I control how my kids get up every day, go to school, and all that. You see how that is? The word control, ladies. Ladies, did you understand that word control that type of way?
Big Reese, talk to him.
I'm talking to them. They better be listening.
The man go another hour. It's Big Reese on BarTalk 4.0.
For all you slow ladies in the back, zoom this bitch in. Control is every day your kid has to go to school, right? You control them going to school every day, correct? That would be you being able to say, you're going to school today, get your ass up, get washed up, get dressed, and be out the door for your bus. That is what we like to call control, ladies.
Big Reese, talk to him.
So unless your man's telling you that way and he's dominant over you 100% to where you are submissive, not even submissive, where you feel you have to listen to that person. That's control. You see how that is? And today we got a lot of feminists who get real stupid and retarded, and they say words that they don't know the true meaning of, and then people just run with it without doing their own research.
Big Reese, talk to him.
Talking to him. Let them listen for a second. I want you to understand that clearly and dearly that the word control means you cannot do nothing but do what is being told. Somebody has authority over you. That is what the word power would be. That, my friend, at the end of the day, is not what men are doing in today's world. Men are asking for you to consciously consent in your brain and in your duties of daily activity to being in a certain type of relationship, honoring your marriage, honoring how that man decides to lead your boat. If I'm in a boatyard with 75 boats, right? 75 boats are around me, okay? If I'm in a boatyard with 75 boats, I want you to make sure you can understand and you got this picture down pat. So I was moving into 2 and 6. For you to understand that at the end of the day, we are all going into the sea. We're all 75 boats are leaving the dock one by one. Do, 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 and we all leave at once. We're all not going to the same destination. So, ladies, though you might have 21 or 20 different men or one man or 5 men to your ratio to be able to see what's going on, all 5 of them are not going to the same destination. All 5 of them are not the same characteristics. This is why your cooter kata,
Big Reese, talk to him.
is so important, ladies. Your cooter kata is what breaks, makes, it can start a war, it can do anything in between. That's what y'all fail to realize. So when they say kuda kata is power, aka poom poom is power, that's what they mean. And a lot of you need to understand where you're going with this, how it's going, and what to do when you get in certain situations. When you get in situations where you need to take and do better, where you need to be in situations where you are in a crowd of people who can show you how to do better, show you how to mature. You're never too old enough to redevelop or move with the next wave of moving up. You don't have to compromise your boundaries and how you operate. You don't have to compromise it, but you can upgrade yourself to a certain extent of knowing things. Me, myself, I know definition of communications. I go into it. I'm a old school. I'm a young dude, but I'm old school with relationships. I know how it operates. These girls today, a lot of them are not. So it takes for me to dig in the treasury box real heavy to make sure that I have an old school woman and somebody who is moving in that type of aspect. Not old time like back in the water. No, old school like they understand this is a process. This operates like this, and they also understand their role in life. Some men are cool with this new age shit where your woman, your wife, go out butt naked. She can still be married but single. That some men are okay with that. As for me and my house and how we serve and we rode, that ain't gonna ever be okay for me.
Big Reese, talk to him.
You can be sexy, but you ain't gotta show people my special gifts behind closed doors. Whatever happened to that? These women don't even go to the gym like we did back in the day with shorts and a shirt and work out and sweat out. It has to be a whole fucking I gotta have this to tie this outfit on to be able to show my ass and my titties and all this stuff versus that stuff being covenant for somebody else who is with you. Your body is a temple. What happened to that? What happened to your body is a temple and you're supposed to treat it that way? Whatever happened to that? We don't get that anymore. It's crazy. We don't. Be smart. Get y'all's lives together. This is BarTalk 4.0, baby.
The man go another hour. It's Steak Reese on BarTalk 4.0.
Follow back. BarTalk 4.0.
The terms we learned this week, and I've been blessed to be able to be the person to bring that example to you. The greatest, but great ones. Let's look at it. We learned about controlling. We learned about boundaries. We learned about communication, different traits, good traits and bad traits, ineffective versus an effective listener. Ladies and gentlemen, this is your captain. We are at our destination. Welcome to the new airport. I'm just here to give you the information, and it's what you do with yourself with it. I'm not going to sit here and bag on a community. I'm not going to sit here and bag on this, do that. I'm here to make sure just everybody understands. I understand it. I tell you all the time, people say, oh, I can do this and I can be that and I can do this and that. Ladies, I'm going to let y'all definitely go out with this message because this message, some of y'all need to listen to and hear. Oh, okay. Let me take this back. Is it ready? Oh, no, it's not. Here's our final video getting off for tonight.
Unpopular opinion. A lot of women talk about finding the right partner, but they never talk about actually becoming the right partner. So you want a man who communicates, who leads, who protects and provides. But are you a woman who listens, who's submissive, who's supportive, and actually brings peace? You want your man to be consistent and loyal, but do you show up in the same ways? Because a lot of y'all are running around screaming how perfect you are, and you've done absolutely no work on yourself, but you're looking for a partner who's healed, who's grounded and disciplined, but you entertain chaos. You like the drama still. But let me tell you something. The partner that you're going to attract is going to be a reflection of the work that you've actually done. So if you've done no work, stop looking for Mr. Right. Because Mr. Right not going to exist until you actually do the work. So the next time you run around screaming about finding the right partner, make sure you are becoming the right partner. Unpopular.
You hear what she said? Let me play it one more time.
Unpopular opinion. A lot of women talk about finding the right partner, but they never talk about actually becoming the right partner. So you want a man who communicates, who leads, who protects and provides. But are you a woman who listens, who's submissive, who's supportive, and actually brings peace? You want your man to be consistent and loyal, but do you show up in the same ways? Because a lot of y'all are running around screaming how perfect you are, and you've done absolutely no work on yourself, but you're looking for a partner who's healed, who's grounded and disciplined, but you entertain chaos. You like the drama still. But let me tell you something. The partner that you're going to attract is going to be a reflection of the work that you've actually done. So if you've done no work, stop looking for Mr. Right. Because Mr. Right not going to exist until you actually do the work. So the next time you run around screaming about finding the right partner, make sure you are becoming the right partner.
And you heard it first there. Ladies and gentlemen, I think I've done a whole segment on relationships. Hey, I've done it on marriage and relationships. It's up to y'all now. Folks, if people act the way they act and they conduct themselves the way they do, that's how they are. You can either accept it or you can say, I'm not going to accept it and move them along. That's how that works. That's life, baby.
Turn it up. Motivate the people. Big Reese speaks some wisdom.
My wisdom talk is this. Listen, relationships are up and down. They're not perfect. They're never going to be perfect. They are up and down. They operate the way they do, and that's that. But please understand, you have a duty to yourself and other people to turn around and do the right thing. Your life, your wife, your husband, your girlfriend, your boyfriend, your situation, or whatever. If you're in a situationship, first of all, you have a deep insecurity and some work that you need to work on yourself on. If you're in a relationship and shit's not working and it's rocky all day, every day, y'all ain't to be meant to be together. Stop playing with each other. Move out, move away, do whatever, do switch off, do whatever, and keep it moving. Too much going on. There's advice that I take from myself. I can't sit here behind this mic and not tell y'all the same advice that I have to apply to myself sometimes. I pray about things. Before I get ready to move off on somebody, I pray and I pray and I keep moving. Because I have to, because that's the only thing that's going to really let me know how things are moving. Pray about it, and then I see a light, pro, con, then I push. Push until something happens. I stay consistent, keep moving. You have to do the same thing. Don't let nobody waste your time. Communication is the key. If that person can't talk to you without name calling, talk to you without low blowing, talking without understanding your feelings and everything in between, that person is poor communication. And if you continue to talk to them and deal with them, you're going to get that. And that's all you're going to get, because that person is not working on it or learning to work on it. Because sometimes people don't want to hear the truth. And that's where you will run to conflict of interest. Women, stop running around saying you're a man of God, but you're not a Proverbs woman. A lot of y'all need to go look up what a Proverbs woman is.
You are now tuned in
with Big Reese on BarTalk.
Go look up what a Proverbs woman is. Some of y'all men, y'all need to work. Y'all need to really work on stuff. Get to it. Work on it. Get it done. I'm Big Reese. This is BarTalk 4.0.
Turn it up. Motivate the people. Big Reese speaks some wisdom.
That was my wisdom. Until next time, between time, I'm Big Reese. I appreciate y'all being here. I humbly appreciate you listening, watching, and I might not have 1 million views on every video and everything, but guess what? I don't care if it's 5 or 6. I know I reach 5 or 6 people. So with that being said, that's how that works. This is BarTalk 4.0. I'm your boy Big Reese. I love you. Peace and good night.